Hello farmers, welcome back to Green Mountain Forest. It is morning of day 6 of spring, the last day of spring, and I got some logs I'm trying to remove from the home just so we can be able to place down our shed today. And I gotta get the logs down here and sold before the town comes, because the town is coming today, sometime this morning, to start working on the corner and level out this area of the land and get the rest of the, well, I don't know if they're gonna get the rest of the road in or not, but they said they'll try. They got some special equipment coming in. So I got about 2 loads of logs to bring down here, this being one of them. So let's go ahead and sell our first load this morning. And it's probably going to be the same thing as the day before, that once they start work on the road, it's going to be, no go for the rest of the day. So, yeah, we got to get these logs out of there to give us some room. And, pretty much just work on the house and place for the shed. And then, because I don't have much work to do to get the shed in, at least I don't think. Maybe a few more trees. This got so clustered in there. We couldn't work anymore last time. And then to start working our way down the hill to, start making room for our first field. How big is the first field going to be? I don't know. I think we just start cutting down trees and see how it goes. Our first field is going to be a grass field. That's all it's going to be. We'll have to get a mower, baler, and a wrapper, so I can make silage bales and maybe just regular bales, depending on what the market calls for. Oh, it's going to be so nice when the road gets in and it's like this all the way through. And even more so when it gets flat down there, so I don't have to worry too much about what's going on. Alright, so I need the HUD because I forgot which way we're on here. Let's switch it to the left. And load up some logs. Yeah, I got some tall stumps sticking up there. We'll have to take care of those shortly. Let's try to load up what we can and get down there. They said they wouldn't get there, until at least mid-morning, so they got some other work to do on the other side of the bridge, apparently. I did go up and see Wayne this morning. Just got a cup of coffee and a blueberry muffin, and I said I'm good to go. And he said, "Did you see the road?" And I said, "Heck yeah, I see the road. I mean, I travel on it, dude." Wayne's a good guy, though. He seems to be a very funny guy. Maybe he was joking with me. I don't know. But either way, let's get these logs. I wish these logs was a little bit easier. Why aren't these logs loading for me? All right. So when all else fails, I just come out, lift, and yep, and then they take off for some reason. Just got to get them off the ground a little bit. Sometimes. There we go. And I think I have one more log here. And I am going to go all the way down and just sell what I have, because like I said, get these out of here. Because the rest of the day is pretty much we got what we got. Can I turn around here? I should lock these logs in. Go down and sell these. When I come back, hop in the Case Puma. We'll start cutting down these stumps. And then we'll see how much room I need for the shed. I can probably go around the corner kind of fast because I don't have that big of a load in here. I have seen a log or two on this road headed down toward the sawmill. We'll gather those later on. Right now, for today, I just want to get this. I just wanted them to get the road in. They should at least get halfway to the sawmill from the corner. They got a big truck coming in apparently, and a wheel loader to dig it out, make it nice and flat. Or they said flat-ish. You never know when you start digging what's underneath the ground. If you start running into like granite or bedrock, it could be a bit of a problem. Let's go over here, sell what we got left. I do have a good chunk of change now starting to build up because, well, we're selling enough logs, and I really don't have to buy anything. The first couple of things we had to buy were the solar panels to power up the sawmill and the county store. That's where Wayne works. So now that we got those down, and they're bringing us money, which is good. They pretty much balance out our loan payment. or the interest on the loan payment. They don't actually pay off the loan, but the interest on the loan. So that's a good thing. So any other trees I cut down, yeah, we kind of make a profit and allow us to build our log cabin. It's going to allow us to get our shed down here pretty soon. And then when we start cutting the rest of the trees for our fields, that'll start saving up the money. Like I said, the equipment we're going to get is not going to be that big anyway, so it's not like I need a lot of cash to buy all this equipment. It's just going to be small stuff. So, yeah, that's going to be nice to expand, so we can expand the community over here a little bit more. So I don't need that HUD up anymore. We're done with that. That's already lowered. All right, we'll turn it on. Nope. No, I said turn it on, not raise it up. Turn it on. And time to chip up all these stumps. And then I'll get the blueprint out for the shed that we're going to put down. I might landscape it first, the land here. I might flatten it all out just to make it easier. So we'll just like flatten out all the land, instead of trying to flatten out the land after I place it. Because sometimes when you try to do that, it doesn't quite work out as well as you planned. So it might be easier just to flatten out the land. Like I said, the shed that I want to get is it's old lumber from a shed they tore down on the other side of the bridge a while ago. So basically, we're just going to rebuild the shed that they tore down. Like I said, I just need something that can put a roof over my equipment for now. Run, chew it up. Yeah, so this is probably going to be the biggest tractor that we have. And the only reason why we have it is so I can run this wood chipper, really. Like I said, we don't really need a lot of a big equipment for what we're going to do here. At least I don't think so. You never know. As I build a farm, I might want to put down like a huge field. As we expand the community, you just never know what you're going to get called to do. But it feels kind of good now that we got our log home, so we got a place to stay, which is always nice. The road is coming along. From what Wayne told me, his buddy, he's really looking to put a market over here to buy things that people want to sell. I said, well, I don't have much to sell other than wood chips. Just a few wood chips anyways. I don't have the wood chips in the wood chipper at the moment. I unloaded them up at the store, so, and I did it by accident. So Wayne said not a problem, as long as I get it picked up within a week or so. So yeah, I don't have a trailer. I don't have a trailer to put it in, and I can't shove it back into here, so it's going to have to stay there. Yeah, I really want to get the grass field up and going, but obviously that's going to take some time here. I mean, I don't really have to make a field and plant grass in it. We could just cut the grass that's here. So we just need to clear out an area and I can cut grass that way. But the only thing we don't benefit from is if I fertilize it and all that, I don't get the extra yield off of it. So that could hurt us in the long run. But also the growing grass and making silage and all that, where do I sell it? So yeah, we're going to have to expand here a little bit. We'll just have to take it as it goes. It's the last day of spring. That's all we know. The town's coming in to work on the road a little bit today. Hopefully they don't have any problems. And hopefully we can be able to put down a shed. We got the cash for the shed. We got plenty of cash, actually. I might be paying off some of the loan today as well. But we'll definitely put down our shed. The shed's only going to cost like 10 grand. Enough for the equipment that we have. And I may go ahead and buy a trailer, but it's going to be like a small trailer. Now I'm thinking about going about with a trailer that I tried using on Hazard County and it didn't quite work. But there's been an update to that trailer, so maybe we'll give that one a try. I'm not looking for something that holds a lot of liters either. I mean, I don't have any fields or anything like that, so maybe something like 10 to 20,000 liters, something in that area. But I would like to, at some point, get a field in so we can start actually doing some actual farm work, but it's been kind of fun doing all the logging work. And occasionally as I go around, I see a stump that I cut so close to the ground I couldn't see it. Sometimes you don't see it until you're almost right on top of it after you clear everything out. Let's park this over here because probably need to cut down some more trees. Let's go ahead and take a look at this blueprint for this shed that we're looking at. Sheds right up here. So a lot of these modded built by Bernie. That's the kind of sheds that we're going to go for. And where was the one I was looking at here? I got to find it. I think it was this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bays, which is a pretty big shed for only 10 grand. And do I have enough room for it now is the question. It kind of looks like I do. So I tell you what we're going to do here. Let's go into landscaping. Try to get a decent view. Let's turn on the HUD so I know exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, I want to flatten this out. Let's zoom in just a little bit so I can see what we're doing here. Yeah, so let's flatten this land out. Because I don't know if this shed will do the landscaping for us. Let's go ahead and make sure we get enough of the area covered. Alright, that should be fine, I think. Nope. Go back into the store. Sheds. This one right here. Yes, details. Not details, but is that facing the right way? I believe so. And yoink. And by flattening the land out first, an even $10,000, just like I said it would be. Yeah, you can see by flattening it out, I can now smooth it around later. Got to take care of some of these trees, though. Yeah, need to smooth it around here, or else I'm not going to get the equipment up nicely. All right, so now that we got our shed place, hooray! A place for our equipment. Can I actually park some of the stuff in there? Not really, but it's in there. We'll get some of the stuff in there. This should be. I'm on smooth. I should be on right now. All right. I don't know if that's smooth enough, but it should be. Let's go ahead and change this up, change that up. Let's start making it look like... no, I don't want that. It looks like the same color. No, that's stone. That's stone. Don't want that. Don't want that either. I think that's what I'm going to go with to start with. Just like regular old dirt. So for now, let's go ahead and just pop in some dirt so I got like a nice little path to go in and out. Looking a little bit better around here. Alright, now I'm going to go back to grass. Because I do want the grass to go in around here. There we go. And I'll probably do some minor touches later on, like put like grass right where the posts are, because I mean, don't drive there, so grass will grow out a little bit here and there. So I'll probably add that on later on at some point. Let's get this all kind of in. I got a stump there. Just see a stump right in the center of my green dome there. There's a stump that's kind of sticking up, but that's fine. And I'll put grass back in here for now, but eventually we'll do some more landscaping here, but it doesn't cost that much. I mean, I'm still over 100 grand here. I don't think my tree harvester will fit in there. The logging trailer should. The Volvo truck should. I mean, the Case Puma and all that should. But it really makes me want to... Once you get a shed down, it makes you want to go out and buy some equipment and start stuffing some things in there. But there we go. Yeah, we got a shed. Yay! Game over. No, just kidding. Yeah, now we just, like I said, need to fill it up. It looks pretty good around here. We'll add some stuff and decorations around it later on. Yeah, I said decorations. But not at the start. I think what I need to do is just give myself a little bit more room. Start cutting some trees down this way. Just mow down as I go along. Yeah, so I'll try to do as best we can. Try to pile up the trees as best as I can. Let me get the Case Puma now, because that stump's there and I know it's there. So let's take care of it now. And then we'll actually park the Case Puma in the shed. This is just to tidy some things up here. Maybe even get a power washer for up here. Give Wayne a call and say, I need a power washer. Was there a bump there? Because the way that went up and over. I mean, not really, but the wood chippers seem to... Yeah, no, I don't. Oh, no, I see it. I see it. Fold that in. And you're just going to park in right in here. Plenty of room. Not the best parking job, but you know, we got to do better than that. Can't have a new old shed being put down, not park it up and look nice. I don't think there's no lights in here though. It's not a problem. Not a problem though. We can deal with it. Great demand at Sawmill. Well, what is it for wood chips? I mean, that's the only thing it can be for, right? I mean, is $77 for wood chips good? I don't know. I mean, the problem is I got the wood chips at the shop, but the only problem is I don't have a way to pick it up. Things to think about. Well, I just gave Wayne a call and see if he had a pressure washer, and of course, I think they just had the standard pressure washer for like $4,000, so I'll have to think about that. I mean, my Volvo truck is getting a little dirty, but it's not that bad. But, you know, I got the cash, maybe get the pressure washer, and also the loading, the trailer probably can do a little bit of a wash. I do know the wood chipper can definitely use a wash. But let's hop into the tree harvester. And, yeah, it's about time we maybe get ready and cut down some trees. I should also... Oh, there goes the town, or the county. There, it looks like they're headed on down to the corner to clean it on out, flatten it out. But yeah, we're going to start cutting some trees on down through here. and just lay them on the side somewhere here and there. And I don't know how big of an area I need, but I think we just get cleared out what we get cleared out. Alright, harvester, tree harvester's on. Turn the HUD on. I think we all know the routine from here on out, don't we? Hopefully we do. It's been a while, so hopefully I can find the sweet spot here. I want to cut more in front of the shed just a little bit to give myself more of a turnaround to get in there, because obviously to put the truck and the trailer in there, the tree harvester probably could fit around in there, but I probably should have asked them if they needed any help down there with the road. Not much I can do. With the equipment they got, I don't have, I mean, my truck can't do nothing for them. Unless there's a tree in the way, then I can't really do much for them. Man, I need to get lower and lower here, but not too low so I can't see the ground. Well, I mean, I don't want to lose a stump in the ground. I also got to start thinking about putting up some street lights, maybe from the store down to my house, so I can kind of link up some power to my place. I mean, it is my solar power plant over there, so and then I can put some maybe lights outside of my house if I want to. Time to slowly destroy the pile of logs I was putting here, back right into it, so that's a genius move right there. You know what I may do? I may ask what I could do is ask the county if I could use that truck just for like 20 minutes. I could fill that up with the wood chips and bring it on down to the sawmill. And where is that tree? Let me harvest a tree. Thank you. There, now it's opening up in front of the shed, so it'll be easier for me to park my stuff in there. I just don't want it blocking my entrance to my property. I need to go deeper into the woods. If that I know it sounds kind of stupid when I say deeper into the woods. You're like, you're in the woods, man. We are kind of on our edge of the property line, really. The road, I think, is kind of near the edge. Yeah, so that road over there, I think it runs the property line a little bit. So I got plenty of woods and property to go straight ahead of us. I do have a good amount of trees cut down at this point. So much so that it's getting a little fun driving in here, so I figured get the Case Puma back out, even though I just parked up not long ago. And we'll get rid of some of these stumps. That way I can come in here and clear out some more. Yeah, the county just called me and said, yeah, the road's going pretty well. They're making good progress. I need to go down there with the Case Puma at some point, though. I have missed some stumps, shockingly. So as they're smoothing out the road, they got some stumps they got to clear out, and the bucket loader is not made to dig out some stumps. So they need like a sup grinder, kind of like what we got. The wheel loader just has a bucket on there to dig up some dirt and put in the back of the truck and ship it out. So I'll have to take care of that for it as soon as we can. But they also want me to check it out to make sure it's smooth enough, because I am paying for the road. As you can see, my money is down to 60 grand now, so I am paying for movement. But they said the road is it's not coming out as bad as they thought, so that's a good sign. I mean, the good sign is they're making great progress, not costing as much, and is going smoother than they thought. And I said, I like the word smooth, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, they're pretty optimistic about getting the road done pretty soon. They said probably by midday, like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe. So, and I said, well, how long before I can drive on it? And they said, actually, the foundation for the road's pretty solid. So as they put it down, it should be good to go on right away, because they're compacting it down with the truck that went on down through. With the wheel loader and the truck going over it, yeah, they're smoothing it out and getting it nice and compact. So they said, yeah, by later this evening, if I got more wood to sell, shouldn't be a problem. Which I like the sound of that. So actually, like I said, I don't really need a grass field. I mean, there's grass already here. So, I mean, how soon before I really want to, I really like this to get some, sheep on the farm, just to get something up and going. But the problem is, I have no access to any water. And 2, I don't have all the equipment to go ahead and give the sheep grass to begin with. But I'm thinking I just get 1 or 2 sheep. And then we can start collecting some wool, even though I have no place to sell it just as of yet. Oh, I see a stump over here. That's good. All looking good, nice and cleaned up in here. Now I can get the tree harvester back in here. Doesn't take long to clear out a little bit of an area, does it? Nice little, well, for you it doesn't seem that long, but it's really not that long for me either. Let's go ahead and leave that out. No, and I did ask them about using the truck to bring down some wood chips later on. They said not a problem at all. So yeah, that's all looking good. Yeah, the tree harvester is not going to be able to park in there, which is, I can probably get the butt end in there. I'm not parking it in there right now because I want to do a little more tree cutting. I'm just curious. Which button is it to? So many buttons here. There we go. So I guess if I extended the boom like that, I could park. Ooh, that's as low. And then, yeah, that's not going to fit under there. All right, I'm done trying that. So, wait, now I got to get the boom back up. Let's do that, and then that. Turn the harvester back on. Turn the head around. Turn that back on so I can see what I'm doing. And yeah, I want to cut down these trees over here. Like I said, start making my way towards the back a little bit more. So I may actually buy the mower, but the problem is, then I'm going to need a baler, and I don't really have no place to sell all this stuff. I mean, I could start making some hay and collecting it for the sheep. But I think I'm getting way ahead of myself here. I think what we'll have to do is go contact Wayne later on and see if I get the contact info for this guy that wants to open up some sell points around here, and see what he has for plans. I think the first thing I'd like to have up would be a bale sell point. So maybe he's going to start shipping some bales out for us, or sell bales to him and he can sell bales. Because I've been on the other side of the bridge to the main community, and there are farms over there, but not much for farming stuff to be sold over there. Like, I don't see like no place where to go buy bales, or like Wayne at the county store. I mean, he's pretty much selling all the equipment to all the farmers over there, because there's nothing over on that side of the bridge for some reason. Maybe it's zoning laws or something like that. I don't know. But since I own all the land over here, except for where the store is, yeah, I guess I got my own zoning laws. I'm the king of my domain, kind of. So I'm just trying to figure out the first steps I need to do here on the farm, because we are getting a nice area here. So I mean, I guess I could get like a mower, and then a baler, and start storing some bales somewhere. But we already made great progress today. I mean, look, I got this area cleared out. We got our shed. The road's going in nicely, apparently. Got a footpath for our tractors around here. Instead of just having grass, we got a nice little dirt road going in. I thought about putting down like concrete for a base pad, but like I said, we're going to be really sticking with the small stuff for the most part. The only thing I'll probably do big-wise is, of course, the tree harvester, our Volvo truck, the logging truck, the stuff that we kind of started with. I'm thinking about at some point getting a low loader, because when I go around to cut trees in certain areas, instead of just driving the tree harvesters down, I'd rather load up the tree harvester on a low loader and use a truck to bring it on down and start cutting down some trees. But it's starting to open up nice in here. Real nice. And for every load of lumber we bring on down to the sawmill, that's like 20 grand for us. But we do have a... How much is our loan? Is it 1.4 in this map? I gotta turn autosave back on. I turned it off to place down the shed. Yeah, what's my loan? Is it 1.2. I must have paid some of it off. I'm going to try to pay off a little bit as I go along here. I probably should see how much the land is across from us, across from this road. Because I do want to expand over there and start slowly putting in a road over there so the community can come on in. Or start building over there. And of course, anything that's built over there, I will get a little bit of income from them. Because I own the land. Yeah, I got a few trips to the lumber mill already sitting around here. Yeah, nice open area. And if I do get a mower, that would allow me to see my stumps a little bit easier. Now I'm starting to see a little bit as we open it up. And we start heading down the hill. You can see the hill starts getting steeper and steeper. Yeah, so I got to kind of figure this out a little bit of how to build a farm. Now, the more we go back towards the county store, it's much more flat. So, you know, I'd rather put my sheds and placeables on the flat land. I mean, it's steep here. It's not that bad, but the one thing I'll have to keep in mind is, like, if I get a mower with a horsepower limit on it, going uphill, I'm going to need a little bit more juice. To do the work. There we go. I think I get on out, jump in the case Puma, cut up some more stumps, and maybe I'll head on down because they said they need my stump grinder to get rid of some stumps. So maybe after I do this, since it's almost noon, and they'll be on their lunch break, I'll go down and cut the stumps that need to be cut. Because apparently a couple of them are just like right in the middle of the road area. So it's getting hard for them to kind of go on through. It's starting to look more and more open around here. Let the light through. There, all the stumps are cleared out. I think it's really starting to come together. But it seems weird. Sometimes it looks kind of steep, and you get on walk around, doesn't look that bad. But as we get down here, I think it's steeper and steeper. Although it doesn't seem... Well, no, looking uphill looks steep. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this steep land area. I have to think about it. Maybe I don't want to expand down here. It gets a little flatter back up here. But that's, you know, that's why I said, that's why we built up, yeah, it's kind of even with our shed area. And then over here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the lay of the land when there's so many trees on the ground. But yeah, it's nice and flat in here for sure. I'll tell you what, let's get a bird's eye. Nope, that's the wrong button. Let's get a bird's eye view of what it kind of looks around here a little bit. I don't want to go past it. There we go. Thank you. Oh, did I jump in the vehicle? There we go. Up and up we go. Yeah, so if you get a bird's eye view, you can kind of see the steepness. Oh, wow, you can see the road from here. Yeah, they're getting along pretty well. So now you got a sneak peek of the road. Actually, it looks like they're almost to the sawmill already. And there's our little farm, if you want to call it. So you got a shed, nice open area in front. You got a log cabin. And yeah, we can see the road. I can't wait to try it out. But you're going to have to wait until next episode. Teaser. Just kidding. Yeah, it's a teaser. Yeah, so you can see it's really nice and flat up in here. You can see the trees are pretty well even. Looking down that way, there's the lake. There's a long way to the lakefront. I got a lakefront down there. It's a little steep. It looks like a bit of a flat area down there, so maybe build on down that way. I don't know if I own that far or not. It's hard to tell with no boundary lines. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to have to wrap it up for today, guys. It's almost noon. I got to head on down to the road and to clear up some stumps that are in there. But that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Green Mountain Forest. But until then, have a good one.